guys, Prince of Macedon here. We're gonna do another commentary what if battle for Rome Total War, online battle, and I'm joined by Ace Blazer 25.
Hey guys, back for some more color commentary on Prince's What If battle, and this time he's gonna be Leonidas in command of the Greeks.
Yep, and we're gonna fight against the slave army of Spartacus. Kaboom!
hmm
Um,
Just a little note that this is my first time watching this battle as well, so I'll be the same boat as you guys.
yep, this is his first time spectating. As usual, typically Ace would have watched a replay beforehand, but
hmm
yeah, due to different circumstances, could not.
So what kind of tactic are you gonna go for this time? You gonna follow the guide before, or are you gonna try to cover all the streets?
Yeah, basically what I expected my opponent to do in the first battle is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put a hoplite at every choke point here, and just protect each street. But well, sorry, I'm under the impression that my guys, like one of my hoplites, can hold against any of his guys. That was my assumption.
Yeah, that's how I'd do it too.
Yeah, and if need be, I can just, I don't know, do whatever. The Peltas here, these are my helots. These guys are
Slaves.
my slaves. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Fighting a slave army.
Exactly. They're gonna help reinforce the Spartan, their Spartan mastery over themselves. But yeah, I wanted to use these guys to protect against the enemy's Hastati javelins and against his archers, if possible.
Now, historically speaking, would helots have only been light, or would they might have filled the role as heavy infantry as well?
I think later on, like when the Spartans were really bereft of manpower, they started to use helots in like a hoplite role. But I think like at Thermopylae, there were accounts of the helots being there, maybe, but they probably would have been like light infantry like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, when the Spartans got desperate, then they started to give them a bigger role in battle. Just a
Probably
quick.
helped them to fight in the revolts.
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, just want to say about this army. My army here, this Leonidas army, it represents the 7,000 Greeks that fought at Thermopylae, and this unit of Spartans here represents the 300 Spartans.
The hippies, the
Yeah.
loyal hippies.
Hippies, make love, not, not war.
Make love, not war.
And going on that, supposedly there were like 3 helots for every Spartan, so that's why there were 3 Peltas in this battle. 3 Peltas groups.
So looks like he's gonna split up his army the same way you did.
Yep, he's going to split up his army. It probably would have been faster if he deployed his guys initially,
Yeah.
but whatever.
He's gonna leave these gladiators behind. What he's gonna do with them?
Yeah. What does he have? He's these barbarian mercenaries up here. Stadi. Yeah, he's kind of he's gonna attack from different directions. And as H was saying, he left some of his guys behind. Well, these are peasants, sorry. His gladiators are back here.
Yeah, all his elite troops back here.
Yep, this is the cream of the crop, and that's Spartacus right there. We're in the white cape. But yeah, these are my guys defending this Greek town from the slave menace.
His guys are like in column formation, marching down the street.
Yeah, this was
Great
one
parade
huge
ground.
mistake. Yeah, pretty much. Look at me, guys. We're gonna have a parade. But
Sorry,
yeah,
was the huge mistake?
yeah, right here. I thought he was gonna. Well, you know, I'll just let it be live for you. I'm not gonna run for it. Anyway, some are gonna peel off this way, and these guys. Hold on. I don't remember this. Well, anyway, there is gonna be a mistake here. But you can see what
This
I'm
column
doing.
formation does help them march in the streets, though.
It does, yeah, it looks really pretty. Look at us. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, look, right now I put 2 hoplites forward here. But I thought it was going to be one big attack from the front. So right now my rears are protected, but I can easily move them back if I see his troops coming that way. But as for now, I have 2 hoplites here. One's the Spartans, of course. But I'm going to reshuffle because I see his guys moving this way now. Yeah. So last time I asked you, who did you like better between Leonidas and Spartacus? This time I'm going to ask you,
Hmm.
who do you think would have won given the two different armies, like the representative armies?
Well, that depends on like what kind of terrain and situation they're fighting in, right? I mean, like,
Yeah, like let's say the Spartans were using their terrain of Greece, so they're defending a small pass.
hmm, probably the Spartans. You know, yeah, I think so, Spartans, because I don't know, you know, the Persians they had all that manpower and all those resources. You know, Spartacus doesn't have that, so
True.
it took so much for the Persians to take down the Spartans. I don't know if if the slaves could do the same thing.
Very possible. Oh, really quick. Here's a mistake my opponent made. He kind of walked right into my armored hoplites here.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if he wasn't
Without even
looking.
throwing his Pila.
Yeah, he kind of just walked into my guys. Mm, I don't know. Between those two, it's hard to say because Spartacus was really crafty.
Hmm.
Like there were instances of him like climbing down like hills to get behind the Romans. Like I think if there was a way to get behind like the Greek army of Leonidas, then I think Spartacus would have found a way. It's all theoretical, of course. You know, it's all
Of
just
course.
yeah.
Conjecture.
This is all conjecture. I'm gonna
That's
give
really
the
what history is.
yeah pretty much. But I would say Spartacus would win using his crafty techniques. You know, his knack of finding an opening in the opponent's lines, like
Hmm.
if they weren't prepared. Because the Romans, they got defeated many times because they didn't expect it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, arrogance can hurt you quite badly.
Exactly. Anyways, I brought out my Peltas to fight his Peltas, and his guys are kind of lost right now. I think he doesn't have them. He has them on like what do you call it, skirmish mode. So they're
Yeah,
yeah,
just kind of running around like chickens with their heads off.
pretty much. I think he's targeting my armored hoplites, but because my guys are right next to him, they keep running away.
Yeah. Well, another note about Leonidas, I mean, like, the Romans were defeated because of arrogance, but I don't know, Leonidas, his attitude was more like, wasn't really that arrogant. I mean, he was fighting against the Persian Empire, who were probably one of the most powerful people in the world at that time, right? So it's very, kind of a different attitude.
It is. But the pass was finally discovered. I mean, that's. I think if the Persians could
Hmm.
have found it, I think Spartacus might have been able to find a way.
Hmm.
And I'm not.
Yeah, but
And I think that the Helots might have helped Spartacus if they appeared.
that's also a possibility, yeah.
It's just a possibility.
Mhm. I was just noting the difference in attitude between Leonidas and like the Romans.
Yeah. And yeah, basically me and Ace are just kind of BSing right now. So so I know some people freak out. They go, "How would you guys know?" Ah.
Yeah, this is the internet, guys. Don't take what we're saying for granted.
I know. And we're using a video game here, so hey. Let's go look at the latest deployment of my opponent here. He has these guys are still in parade formation. His Hastati. Just kind of hanging out. Oh, I didn't show it, but my Peltas here, they were using all their javelins, and they actually drained the numbers here. One's down to 77, others down to 75. And you can see my Peltas have their swords drawn already, with their daggers. And as for the gladiators, they moved up a little bit. They're right here.
Where's his archers?
Archers, he moved them back towards the rear, I think. Let's see. I think they're hiding right now, but I think they're... You see where my Spartans are right now?
Yeah.
I think if you go down the street completely outside the town, I think they're hiding back here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Here they are. They're... Okay, hold on. How do I describe this? Okay, if
I see them. I see them.
You see them? Alright.
Yeah. That would have been a long spiel.
I know, I'd be like, you see this? Now look over here. Yeah, I was mainly worried about the archers.
Hmm.
So I wanted to keep my Spartans in a position where they would not be shot in the back. That's happened
Yeah,
in the last...
definitely when you spread them out like this.
Yeah, it kind of helps.
Because you guys have hardly any damage from his peltists, so they weren't able to shoot you guys in the back because they're just always facing their shields front.
Yeah,
And spreading them out like this means that there's less range for them to hit them in the back.
exactly. So here's the situation.
Although sitting in the town square is kind of what do you call? Trying to say a very God, I can't find the word, but like it's a very
He's looking for the
good
words.
tactic.
Yeah, I guess.
Attractive, let's say, a very attractive tactic, because you're sitting in the town square. You don't lose, you don't get a morale hit or anything. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. This happened in the last battle. My opponent sat inside the town square, and it was pretty rough. You see what I'm doing here? I'm changing positions. Move my Spartan hoplites this way, and my armored hoplites that way. And that was because I saw all of his gladiators over here, and I figured the best unit to fight his gladiators would have been my Spartans.
hmm
And if his archer warbands did appear, then I would just charge him. I think he's moving them now, actually. No, those are his equites. Oh, great! I lost sight of his archer warbands. Whatever. They're there somewhere.
I'll go take a look.
Yeah. Earlier they were here.
Where the heck did they go?
Alright, are they back? Yeah, they're there, I'm sorry. Now they're getting in my rear.
Oh,
The next to us is
yeah,
his horseman.
I see him.
Yeah, see, that was my initial worry. But now my new worry was holding the line against that gladiator glob way up there. So, yeah, my Spartans can't get shot from behind. But because my armored hoplites are way up here, that gives the archers less range to shoot them. If they do pop up over here. But it's most likely because he walked them all the way out here. So, I was planning for everything. And these guys, my peltists here, I kept them in front of my hoplites. So when he does move his hastati forward, then maybe he'll target them by accident.
That's a pretty smart tactic, actually. So make sure you guys keep your spear wall.
Exactly. So making use of these slaves.
To kind of disrupt his formation
hmm
before they hit.
So right now there's kind of a sitzkrieg. We're just kind of sitting here. But he is moving some troops down this way here. These are his warbands. Yeah, and barbarian mercenaries, who are basically warbands, just different colors.
Looks like he's doing the same thing with his peasants that you did.
Oh yeah, yeah. Here they are. They're way out here.
No trust.
No trust. No trust at all. And he has some
Looks like
warbands.
nothing's happening for a bit.
Yeah, right now it's kind of quiet.
Kind of wondering what to do, I guess.
This is that little break in the battle where I guess the Persians would have been spying on the Spartans. They go, man, look at these Spartans combing their hair ready for battle. Well, these guys are freaks.
Be a very strange sight to be true.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're just doing this.
Did you guys give your Spartans experience upgrades as well?
Oh, yeah, yeah. The Spartans are fully upgraded. It's,
Wow.
yeah, 3 experience, gold attack, and gold defense.
Don't
And-
want to hit those guys in the front.
Nope. Alright, my opponent's starting to attack now from every side. We're gonna
He
watch
sent
it.
his cavalry into the pike wall.
Oh, here, yeah, that was a mistake. If he's gonna send them
Ooh.
in, he should have sent them in last.
Or at least like bring a good follow-up unit, because he's taking down he's taking down the spear wall at least. But would have
Yeah.
been nicer if he had infantry follow-up.
Exactly. So here's his
Here
dreaded
comes
hastati.
gladiators.
And his archers are targeting the peltists.
Yeah, that's a waste.
Yeah, it's a waste. I think he can start targeting my Spartans soon, I think. Let's see. But yeah, here are his archers. Archer warbands. He's gonna move forward and he start targeting my Spartans here. But that's when I rush my Peltas forward here, and I'm gonna charge his archer warbands. That I do not want to get shot by his his archers. I gotta protect my Spartans with the blood of the Helots.
I don't think they take that very well, considering the army they're fighting.
I know. They're like, excuse me? I don't think so. But, yeah, up front, my armored hoplites are holding the line. This is a huge bash here of troops. But my Spartans are getting... Yeah. Look, my Spartans are getting shot from behind now. And they're fighting against all the gladiators. But this is when my Peltas charge forward. And they're going to... I think these Peltas here, I would consider them the heroes of this battle. Because they saved the Spartans by chasing off these archers. And then they'll come back later to play a big role in the battle.
Yeah. All your hoplites seem to be doing well on all sides.
Oh yeah. They're holding the line, but they're down to 66 here. It's not good. And my Spartan line, they're down to 60 men. Because they're dealing with all the gladiators right now. And here's Spartacus.
I think the real key would have been to kept a lot more units in reserve instead of blobbing them up like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't want to blob all my guys up. And so look, I took off my backline defense and I reinforced my Spartan line.
Starting to break through on this side here. Sort of.
Oh, his guys?
Your unit's down to 46 men.
Oh yeah, this right here. Yeah, and my guys are turning. They're out of phalanx mode right now, so that's when I peel off my my armored hoplites from here. They were assisting the Spartans, but I figured my Spartans don't really need that much help. So I'm gonna throw this line over here. This is the trouble spot. See my armored hoplites? That's what Ace was talking about. They're out of phalanx formation now. And now they're starting to swarm my first line of armored hoplites. But this is when my reserve line gets there just in time. And look at that mass rout.
There you go. That'll do it.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to clump all my guys in the first battle. Because I was afraid of that happening to me.
Looks like he didn't use all his missiles either, so it's a bit of a mistake.
Alright, so remember my Peltas from earlier, chasing off his archer warbands? They're coming back. Do you see them?
Yeah, they're coming in the flank, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm gonna use them to do a hammer and nail strike on this big clump of barbarians here. So this is why I consider these guys to be my heroes, because yeah, they're gonna charge slaves versus slaves. And watch what happens once.
Oh, on the other side, it looks like he. Well, okay, yeah, we'll finish this up first.
I was gonna say, once my guys touch his guys, mass rout from his dudes because of my Peltas. And what were you saying?
Oh, on the other side, he finally brought his peasants in, so they were like kind of in that scrum.
Oh yeah, over there. And here Leonidas is fighting off Spartacus.
The enemy general flees.
There's Leonidas.
Yeah, this is
Spartacus.
impressive.
The spirit of
Yeah.
this army is a broken tool.
Look at that jump.
Those helots really did a number.
Yep.
The enemy general is slain.
Oh, we take down
And now his
Spartacus.
men fear us.
Oh.
It is time to press the attack.
Yeah, the Helots, they saved. I mean, they didn't really save me, but I mean, it might have been bad. But they definitely caused a decisive action in the battle.
Yeah, that's a lot of routing units.
Yep, they're getting torn apart now.
Just imagine all the dead bodies in front of that spear wall right here.
Oh, I know. That's ridiculous.
This is a crushing victory worthy of a
And,
great
so
that's it.
general.
Yeah, that's it. We can talk a little after this if you want.
Oh, sure thing.
All right. So heroic victory for Leonidas against Spartacus. Any analysis you want to provide, my friend, or?
Not really. I basically played the game I thought you would have. I thought I would have played it, but yeah. I think the better use of cavalry though might have been in order, kind of as a threat, because they can use their mass to break through your spear wall, and then just kind of follow it up with infantry.
Yeah, I would definitely either use follow-up troops or use them as a secondary attack, not for a primary charge, right and straight into
yeah.
spears.
Well, that was a pretty good game though. Very, very epic looking in the end there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was a good game to my opponent, Masala. Yeah. All right. So, thank you, Ace, for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. against my opponent. I'll see you guys next time.